Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Monday, December 30th, 2024. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I am grateful. I'm a little groggy, a little tired. I've been sleeping a lot. And I know that if you sleep too much, that'll make you tired too. So damn if you do, damn if you don't. You gotta get a perfect amount of sleep. You sleep too much, you're tired. You don't sleep enough, you're tired. You gotta sleep perfect. But anyway, I'd rather sleep too much than not enough. It is what it is. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And this topic, as you know, I'm labeled Mr. Doom and Gloom. Like I'm the only one reporting on what's going on. I'm the only one talking about the cost of living, the recession, the economy, and everything that's going on in the world. I'm the only one. I'm the king of it, right? Everybody else talking about baking cookies and basket weaving. Big Ward is the king of doom and gloom. Okay, well here's more from your king. Now, a person making $50,000 a year, and now we living in a time where your mortgage or your rent, if you ain't already got a mortgage from 2015, anybody trying to get a mortgage now or rent a home now or rent a house, an apartment, what have you, depends on where you are, but the average rent is like $1,600 to $2,000 for a one bedroom. It's just rent. Some places more than that. You make 50. How's that supposed to happen? How are you supposed to make that happen? Then you got to go in the grocery store, and a lot of the prices have jumped 30 to 50%. And you got to pay for that still out of your 50, your $20 an hour, your $25 an hour. And the majority of people ain't making that. It's between 10 and 15, the average, an hour. The median income in the United States. So we're looking at this and saying, now, I know they know, the powers that be. They know we can't survive like this. They know we can't make it like this. Or do they? Do they care? Why are they not doing something to fix it? Do they not know what to do? Can they do anything? Politician after politician after politician make promises. They're going to do this, that, and the other. And it gets worse. Especially over the last 4 years. Hopefully, Mr. Trump can get in and try to make a difference. I'm hopeful. But I got a feeling they're going to fight against him every chance they get, because not only do they know that we're out here struggling, the majority of Americans, they know we're struggling. They know you can't afford to live. Not to get ahead. No. They know you can't afford just to live. The basics. You're struggling to pay for the basics. We're not talking about trips and cruises, Mercedes-Benzes, luxury clothes and items and jewelry. We're not talking about that. People out here now can't afford the basics. It's a struggle to just buy the basics. And it seems like they don't know. No matter how much we scream and shout, hey, I can't make it like this. I need help. It's not that they don't know. It ain't that they don't care. It's that they want it like this. This is on purpose. This is not by accident. This is not that the leaders are so incompetent that they didn't. It just happened. Oh man, how did this happen? They not caught off guard. It's not by surprise. It's not by accident. Inflation and the economy and everything we dealing with is not an accident. It's not a mistake. It's not our blaming Joe Biden and poor leadership. It ain't poor leadership. Because I was asking myself, I was like, man, these people are the most highly educated people on the planet. How could they, at the same time, be highly educated, not just educated, experienced also? They're educated and experienced, been in government for decades. They know how it works. They know how it goes. They know how to balance a budget. They know how the economy is supposed to roll. They know. But yet, they will have us think that we're in the condition we're in right now, and they don't know how we got here. It's the Republicans. It's the Democrats. It's this. It's the white folks. It's the black folks. It's the poor folks. It's the Hispanics. It's the illegal immigrants. It's this. It's that. We out here fighting amongst each other. Kamala Harris supporters beefing with Trump supporters. Trump supporters beefing with Kamala Harris supporters. Democrats against Republicans. Gay against straight. Black against white. Man against woman. We got all type of wars going on amongst the peasants. We ain't nothing but the peasants to them. And we're warring, battling amongst each other. Gay against straight. War. Gender war. Man against woman. War. Race wars. White against black. Chinese. Asian. Whatever. While everything crumbling down around us and they acting like they don't have no clue what's going on, what happened, how to fix it. We don't know what we're going to do. Y'all just bear with us. Vote for us. It's them other folk. I'm going to fix it. All alone, you can't pay your rent. You can't pay your bills. You desperate. You're panicking. You're stressed out. You're worried. Battling depression, anxiety, addiction. Trying to cope with the stress and anxiety. Domestic violence. Failed relationships. Failed marriages. Because everybody pissed. Everybody worried. Everybody mad. Everybody sad. Nobody happy. And you out here trying to figure out, what are these people up there doing? A lot of the problem we got are common sense fixes. A little common sense will fix a lot what we're dealing with. And they will pretend. Trot Joe Biden out. Joe Biden looking like he's asleep. He don't know where. But yet they won't remove him. They won't remove him, but he's incompetent. He wasn't competent enough to run for president. But he's competent enough to still be president. That was a lie they wanted us to believe. Ain't nothing wrong with Joe Biden. Ain't nothing wrong with Joe Biden. This is just a theory that I came up with. They wanted to appear something wrong with Joe Biden. His administration is incompetent. So that it will look normal that we're in the conditions we're in because we got an incompetent leader. But the reality of it is, this happened on purpose. This is not a result of Joe Biden being incompetent. The fact that rent and mortgages is $2,000 a month. Who can afford that when the wages ain't went up none? How are we gonna? They're trying to break us. They're trying to break us. They want us in a position of desperation. Panicking. Stressed out. Craving for help. They want us in a fetal position, balled up in a knot, not knowing how we're going to make it. To where any help that comes, we're going to worship it. See where I'm going? They want you so desperate, beat down, downtrodden, and life in such shambles because people like that are easier to control. People in that condition are willing to accept whatever the person coming with help tells them to do. Example. There are women out here that are so desperate. Times are so hard for them. For whatever reason, it's got like that, it's like that. Might have 4 or 5 kids, no help, no job. The little income they're getting every month ain't enough. There are women out here that will sell, for $40. $40, big boy. Why don't they gonna make that at McDonald's? For whatever reason, their life has gotten in such shambles to where that $40 is life-saving right now. They ain't got time to wait on a check from McDonald's. They might be working at McDonald's, still need that $40 because their life is in such shambles to where they'll do pretty much anything for $40. They want us in the same predicament. To where we so desperate and in need of help, so beat down, to where we won't ask no questions. Just help me, please. Just give me a drop of water, some crumbs, anything. I'll do whatever you want me to do. You telling me the answer gonna be one world government? Then I won't have to struggle like this no more. I won't have to be starving. If it's just one world government, you mean to tell me I ain't got to worry about just $2,000, $3,000 a month rent that I can't afford, $500 a month daycare, grocery bill through the roof. You mean to tell me if I accept the chip, if I accept all this that you want to do, if I accept that, then the struggling that I've been doing will be over. How convenient. It's coming. Times are going to get... I voted for Trump, and I feel like that's what they're trying to get rid of him, and they ain't through trying to get rid of him because he's going against that plan. He's going to try to fix it when it's bigger than you, Mr. Trump. I still made the right choice, but I'm seeing something now that I truly don't like. He's going to be battling against some forces that I don't know if he's able to defeat. We'll see. Oh, big boy, you just a bootlicking Trump. Whatever. This ain't about no Trump. This is about what we all going through. Democrat or Republican. Black, it don't matter your political designation. Democrats are struggling just like Republicans. It ain't just Democrats going through this. It ain't just Republicans. It ain't just Trump supporters. It ain't just Kamala Harris supporters. We all are. Dismiss the political designation. Bring in the human designation. We as human beings in America, and indeed I say around the world, we're being set up. We're being set up. It's one big setup. What we're dealing with is not an accident. It's not because of incompetent leadership. It's not because Joe Biden is an idiot. They want it to appear like that, so we won't question the real motive. We're in this situation, the economy is in a tank, blah, blah, because Joe Biden is an idiot. That's a cop-out. That's what they want us to focus on. Trot him out, have him looking half asleep, don't know what he's talking about, slurring his words, the vice president sounding drunk. That's why we're in the condition we're in. That's why I can't afford groceries. That's why, well, it's not. That's just what they want us to see and focus our anger on and not seeing the real deal. They doing this on purpose. They trying to break us down. The weaker we are, the hungrier we are, the more desperate we are, the more likely we are to do whatever they tell us to do. The hungrier you are. There are people say, man, I wouldn't eat that, man. You know, like, if you eating regularly, somebody bring you a cheeseburger. I don't eat no cheeseburger, and it got tomatoes on it. I don't eat that. Because you plentiful right now. You're in abundance right now. Somebody bring you a cheeseburger. You can just toot your nose up and say, I don't eat cheeseburgers. Especially from McDonald's. I don't eat that. Oh. But if you ain't ate in 2 or 3 weeks, you'll eat the cheeseburger and the wrapper it came in. You ain't take time to unwrap it. You'll do anything when you're desperate enough. For anybody. If you hungry and starving, and somebody came with a little something to eat, but you got to do this, that, and for it before they give it to you, and you ain't ate in 2 or 3 weeks, you too weak to even, I'll take it from them, big boy. No, you too weak to take it. You can't take it. So you got to do what they tell you to do to get it, or you got to starve to death. Some of y'all say, well, big boy, I just have to starve to death. You don't know what you're going to do till you're faced with that situation. It's easy to say right now what you want to do until you're actually faced with it. I was reading the documentary where somebody was out stranded out in the somewhere they were stranded. Didn't have no water and food. They would drink their own, you know. I gotta be careful. They would drink their own. They were so thirsty. Gotta be careful what I say on here. It rhymed with tea. They were so thirsty that they drunk that. The little bit that they can get because they hadn't drunk nothing, they so thirsty. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're headed. That is the plan. That is the goal. And they are on track to accomplish it. We shall see. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm not. And y'all see the same thing. You just probably haven't thought about it the way I just said it, that they doing this on purpose. This ain't no accident. This ain't called Joe Biden is an idiot. Joe Biden is not an idiot. Yes, he's old, and they could have removed him just like they removed him from running for president. They can remove him for office. They don't want to because they want him to be the one we mad at. They want him to be the one we focus all our anger on while they coming through the back door, executing their plan that they had all along. Now people are waking up to it. Everything we're dealing with, ladies and gentlemen, is planned. Allegedly, YouTube. More will be revealed. But this is no accident. Your rent prices that you can't afford is no accident. We live in an economy where in order to get ahead, you need to make 6 figures or more. How many people got the skills to make 6 figures? The majority of people don't. So what I'm supposed to do? You got people that's moving out of America because they can't afford to live here. They moving to little third world countries. I ain't talking about the passport brothers going to get a wife. I'm talking about people moving because they tired of going from hand to fist. Can't afford to live here. Look it up. People are leaving America. I ain't talking about celebrities. I'm talking about regular people. Can't afford it. Can't afford to live in their own country. That ain't by accident. This on purpose. They setting us up for the big finale. To where everybody's so desperate, so hungry, doing so bad, so tired of struggling, that we'll take the mark, the chip, the potatoes, whatever they give us, and tell us to do. They try to get us to where we so desperate, we'll do anything. Anything they say do, no resistance. That's just my theory of what's going on while we're dealing with what we're dealing with. What say you? Have you noticed it? Have you figured out that this don't make no sense? That it can't be because they that stupid? No, they're not that stupid. It's a diabolical plan. Like the Super Friends and the Legion of Doom. It's diabolical. This plan that they're executing right in our faces. Beat them down so bad to where whatever we decide to do, they're going to have to give in. No resistance. No pushback. Yes, sir. Anything you say do, just give me some water and a slice of bread and I'll do it. So desperate that just some water and a slice of bread, I'll give you my freedom for that. Come doing just that bad. I don't want to die. The majority of people don't want to die. Afraid to die. You might say, nah, big one, I ain't putting up with that. You ain't the majority. The majority of people gonna take that chip. The majority of people gonna receive that mark of the beast. Maybe you won't. We will see. Get it, got it, good, bye.